We all sell all the time. Selling is about influence and persuasion and doing so ethically. So, when you're trying to convince your colleagues to support a project that you're working on, that's selling. When you are trying to persuade your kids that maybe they should wash the dishes after dinner, that's selling. When you are working on a product that you're developing and that you're going to bring to market, that's selling.
I think that sales is like a really important skill to learn. I think that you use it in any field that you go into. So I wanted to really improve that skill so that I have it for the future. So that's kind of what prompted me to go into selling at Anderson. We did a lot of sales competitions through the class as well. There was like a speed selling competition where you had to sell a pen. We did the Rainmaker sales competition, which is a nationwide competition as well. And those were also good opportunities to hone in on your skills and practice the selling aspect of it.
In hindsight, you look back and you go, wow, that's an amazing journey. I'm this brilliant person who can discover diamonds in the rough and just look at a handful of gravel and go, yeah, there's a diamond there, and I just have to cut it and buff it. And what I've realized is I totally don't have that ability. I'm terrible at predicting who's going to do well in the sales program and who's going to shine in the competitions. And so given that I'm so bad at predicting this, my attitude and my motto is I just take everybody with on the journey. And my job is to create the opportunity for you to shine, for you to reveal yourself. So I don't think I have this active role of cutting and shining and buffing and polishing. My role is more of one of providing the environment where you can excel and develop.
If I had a friend who was on the verge of joining this class and I had to tell them something to encourage them to take it, I would tell them that I think despite any qualms that they have, the growth and the experience that you have will be so beneficial regardless of where you're going to go in the future. You just learn so much and it'll allow you to carry so many skills that you can't really think of before you enter, but once you learn it, you have these with you for the future. And it's an amazing growth opportunity. So I think just go for it, see if you can take it and really, really do it. It's a great opportunity.
Diana was the Global Bilingual Sales Competition, where you're selling at the same time to a buyer who's only English speaking and a buyer who's only Spanish speaking. So it's tough enough pulling this off in English. I couldn't even imagine doing it in 2 languages simultaneously. Diana, I think, is just this wonderful case of a person who was so introverted. On the first ever sales practicum class, when we started practicing the role plays, she was just too shy and anxious to speak. And so I said, Diana, just switch off your camera, do the role play so that we only hear your audio. Don't worry about the visual for now. We'll get to the visual later on.
Hi, my name is Beltrán-Chavarría. I am a marketing major. What led me to the competition is that it's the bilingual aspect to it. Dimitri especially, he recommended me to try out. Beginning, I was a little intimidated by him simply since he gives a very strong personality, or like a strong aura, you could say, but once you get to meet him, he's really kind, and he actually supported me throughout the entirety of the 2 classes I had with him. And he also knew that I struggled a bit with my shyness since I'm very introverted, but he encouraged me and he pushed me to be in the place where I am today.
So I decided to enter the sports selling competition because last semester I've taken Dimitri's class twice for selling, one for professional selling and one for the sales practicum, which is an upper level selling class. And before I signed up for the sales practicum, I talked to Dimitri. He asked me what my goals are, like how I want to develop myself right before graduation. I told him I want to get out of my shell more. I want to become more professional, easily engage with people, and also just kind of learn how to talk in a professional environment. I'm known for being very casual, very laid back, and I kind of wanted to put that aside and learn how to engage without sounding disrespectful. And so I decided to enter the sales competition because that was my way of pushing myself, getting outside that comfort zone and really kind of doing something I have never done before. And Anderson provided me with a great opportunity to do that.
So the stereotype that we have of sales is of these sleazy fellows who are a little bit too loud and a little bit too outgoing and gregarious and are looking to part you and your money as quickly as possible. Most selling, almost all selling, doesn't look anything like that at all. Most selling takes place in a business-to-business environment where it's embedded in a long-term relationship, and you really do have to solve your business partner's business problem. So even if you don't think you're going to work in selling, you are going to be doing selling throughout your career, throughout your life. And to my mind, if you're going to be doing it, you may as well learn how to do it well and learn how to do it effectively and learn how to do it ethically. And that's what we teach in the Intro to Sales class.